Hey everybody, and welcome back to some more Terra Nil, and this will be the last episode of this series. Glad that you guys have watched it up to this point. And I went back and I cleared out any of the missing 100% that we had, so the last one we have to do is this one. So I'm going to do my best to make sure that every objective is complete before we hit the big red button. But if you enjoyed this series, please let me know down below. Please leave a like, a comment. It really does help out. And that's really all I have to say. This is, like I said, last episode. So let's go ahead and jump in and see what we have at the irradiated sprawl. I don't know why I have so much trouble saying that word. It's not a hard word to pronounce. It's just for some reason for me it is. I don't know. But we got 4 biomes that we're going to be working with. We got 6 animals, of course, and then we have 11 climate thresholds achieved. We're probably going to be dealing with some of the radioactivity that we've dealt with, and it's most likely going to deal with the geological instability as well. So we'll just go ahead and jump in and see what kind of level we have to deal with. Okay, here we are. We have our book open. This island city has deteriorated into ruin. Radiation prevents buildings from being constructed in much of the area, and you will need to clean that up before restoring the rest of the concrete wasteland. We have 4 biomes, 6 animals, and 11 climate objectives, like I mentioned before. Our goal is to increase the greenery and a clean ocean of the area. You will need to reverse the effects of radiation with your radiation cleansers. Pylons and monorail networks may be significantly cheaper than placing new buildings. All right, so what they're saying is it's probably best for us to move things around. And you can see here, this is going to be different. We actually have like a downtown-like area that we have to clean up. Very, very different in terms of level design. So let's go ahead and see what we can do here with power. We can't place any buildings in the sprawl, so I'm going to probably start with a turbine right here in the middle, and then put a turbine, I think, near the sprawl. So let's go ahead and see if we can try to clean this up. Now, we got to be careful. We only have limited building area, so I'm going to try to kind of make my way inwards here. We can do that by just kind of slowly hopscotching around. And it said it might be cheaper to do monorail network, so we can say, hey, we don't necessarily need to have all of these. We don't necessarily have to build all of these at once, so we can, oh, never mind. You can't select the build and move these buildings. Ah, okay, so that's different. I thought that we'd be able to move these around, but we cannot. I can see here that my power, the power is getting out of reach there, so I'm just going to put another turbine right there so that we can place some more of these down. One right here will be good. And we're just slowly making our way inwards, getting rid of this radiation. Not too bad. You can see here we're already halfway through the radiation that's on the map. And I think we have to clear up just about every single bit of it. Now, I'm not entirely sure why I can't get here. I don't know if it's because we're out of power reach or what. Let's see, what is our reach usually? Probably because, yeah, I'm out of power reach. So what I can do is get one right there. I think that's a good spot for one. And then we can get a cleanser probably right here that would clean up most of the area, in all honesty. Probably right there, actually, should clean up the rest of this. Yep, all of that's gone. Very good. And now we have over here, and I think we should be able to get most of that gone as well. So this entire area should be clean. All right, we've reclaimed this entire radiation zone. Now we got 2 more to take care of. And we also have some scrubbers that we can deal with. Now, we're going to have to be careful. We have plenty of points to work with. But some of the last episodes that I've done, I've been very, very... what's the word I'm looking for? Not cautious with my point spending. And it's caused a lot of issues. So, you know, if we put those there, kind of clean up the ocean, that gives us a good bit of points back. And also just lets us get some kind of color in the map already. I don't know. To me, like, just seeing all the decay and ruin is not too great, is it? So what I'm going to do is we're going to place pylons, and I didn't realize that we can place pylons, so it's probably cheaper than actually placing so many wind turbines. So you can see this is 40, this is 5. So yeah, we don't really necessarily want so many wind turbines. So, you know, we can say pylon there. We can kind of bring a pylon out here. And they don't go as far, and your reach is not good. So, like, you know, if we put one there, we can say, oh, okay, our reach goes across there. And now we can just kind of use this wind turbine to start with our cleansing. We can say, hey, that goes there. We can bring a pylon, get further in, clean up a little bit more. Now I probably want one kind of closer to the edge, as close as I can get. And it can't put that in the radiation, so let's get that one right there. Clean up that entire area right there. We've got a pylon as far in as we can. That's not in the radiation, which is good. And we can say, hey, put one there. And we probably want a pylon further in. And continue the process until we've cleaned up all of this area. Probably want to actually go in kind of this way, and then that way we can get a cleanser over here. Honestly, probably putting one right here is probably best, because that'll clean up a lot of that area right there. Okay, that's not, I don't like that. No, we're gonna... Oh, and it comes back. I was wondering, wait, did we just find something we can cheese? No, unfortunately not. All right, then we clean up that, and that should be all that radiation gone. Perfect. All right, so I'm going to continue this process until we have all the radiation gone. And then we're going to start working on the ocean, kind of cleaning up the greenery and of that nature. So I'm going to speed up along and let you guys enjoy some music in the background. Okay, so bring it back. We still have 12 CPM on the map, but I don't necessarily see where that is, to be honest. But we have all the conditions we need to meet these requirements on the right side here. So let's go ahead and talk about them for a second. We need wildflowers, flowers, not flowers. my country was coming out there for a second, but wildflowers coming out. Then we have fungi in the forest, so that's above 40%. 40%. Looks like we do need some mossel boulders, so let's go ahead and work on our precipitation. I think we got plenty of water here, and I think meeting our precipitation requirements would be best in the long run, just so we can go ahead and complete some of those requirements that don't require temperatures to be so fluctuating. So let's go ahead and get some of this down. We have tons of water to work with, like 14% right there. I mean, that already covers the wildflowers. They're going to bloom. We have 12% that can go there. We got another 11%, like precipitation, no problem on this map. Now we have to be careful with biomes though, so we may have to take some of this away, but as long as I can get the kind of rain started, the rains will fix a lot of issues. So that's, you know, like I've said in previous episodes, getting where you can have rain on the map is super important. So let's go ahead and just bring these pylons out. Kind of like the pylons. Granted, it's a lot more, they don't have a lot more distance, but you don't, it's way cheaper. It's way cheaper to use. So far I haven't had to use the monorails, which is interesting. I'm not sure what those are going to be used for, but let's go and put a piled cedar back here. Let's see if we can get 5% there, 6%. Let's do the 7%. We're at 68%, which is decent. Let's see if, can we put one over here? We can, 4%. Not terrible, but not the greatest either. Let's see if I can get a pylon out here and see if we can go ahead and get a little bit more precipitation. 5% for, we'll do a 5%. That'll get us to 73. Our maximum is going to be 90, so we want to go ahead and see if we can find some more. Out here would be decent. There's a lot of water out here, so let's go and get some pylons way out here. We'll just kind of move those inward. And you're kind of at the mercy of the buildings and where they're at, with how far your pylons can reach. So there is that to consider. And they obviously don't cover as wide as an area as your turbines, but I don't know. Still, they're only 5 apiece. That's 8 turbines. So, you know, it works out in your favor. But we're going to go ahead and see if we can put... Sometimes the buildings are a little wonky and it takes a little time to get it on where you want it. But we just need a little bit more and then we're done with the precipitation. We got still plenty of points to work with. I'm going to put a 5% right there and that should cover everything here. Good. So now what we want is to raise our temps. We can see here that we've completed this objective over here, the moss and boulders. So now all we need to worry about is temps. So we need to get to 25 and then honestly, we may just be able to let the rain do the work for us. Granted, I don't know if there's going to be a biome. I'm not sure which biome that we're working with here. If we look at our handbook, and we take a look at our biomes, I think, where's our level information at? Temperate, polar, continental. We have this, no, back. We have sunflowers, deciduous, bamboo, and I think all of these are pretty decent. Like, we honestly... but yeah, temperature, we have to burn things. All right, so yeah, I can't get ahead of the ball, but it's fine. You can see here that we have plenty of burned land right here, so we can make forests, but honestly, I don't think we have to worry about making forests, do we? No, we just have to make deciduous forests, which they are pretty easy to make, in all honesty. Let's go ahead and kind of just start cleaning up the area here. Get as much as this cleaned up as we can. I'm just going to kind of place these in the roads so that we have plenty of space to put our irrigators down, and then also put these near water because you get extra points, as we know. So some points there, 2 points there, put this one near the ocean here. And some of these can't go exactly where we want them because of all the buildings, but it's fine, we can place them on buildings. We got 20. So I'm going to go ahead and clean up the area here. This is, you guys know this process, it's fairly straightforward, so I'm going to fast forward through this and clean this up as quickly as I can. Okay, guys, so I once I realized that I was putting enough vegetation down, I was like, oh, wait a minute, I can just burn this and let the rain do the work for me. So that's exactly what we're doing. We're letting the rain take care of this. Or as you can see here, nature is restoring quite nicely. The water's turning blue, the grass is turning green, the buildings have moss all over them, and the rains don't last long enough for me to actually have this completely 100%ed. So let's go ahead and put some more irrigators down and fast forward through this. Okay, there we go, finally. I'm not gonna lie, because the rain started early and they ended early, it was kind of difficult to fill in all the area because of all the splotches kind of across the map, but we finally did it. Now we're moving on to the biomes. So next you must seal the radiation and helio cages and introduce bamboo groves on derelict skyscrapers. Enclosed bodies of water make excellent sites for lagoon life, and concrete can be broken down with deciduous forests. So we know what we got to do. It's not too terrible. We do have our thalassic purifier here. Area is too large to purify, so like right here, this is going to be one of these great biomes that we can do that with. So we can go ahead and turn that into one of these. And this, I thought this was a actual marshland, but it's not. It's one of the lagoons. So what I'm kind of wondering here is, because of how, do we have the ability to dredge? Because my one concern here is that we don't necessarily have the ability. Oh, we do have mineralizers. So we can close off areas if we need to. So what I'm wondering is, if we can we put a mineralizer here and put one here, and is this area small enough? No, it is not. That's kind of unfortunate. I don't know exactly how we can do that. I don't think we have the means to really complete that, but we'll see. We also got to make sure that our biomes are going to be set up nice. I think I'm going to put a deciduous forest there. Ooh, that was a skyscraper. Ah, okay. Can we still get some bamboo? Yeah, we can still get some bamboo groves. Let's go ahead and do our bamboo groves, because we know exactly where those are going to go. We honestly don't need that many, but I might do like some extra bamboo along the coast there. That'd be kind of cool. Do some there. That should complete it. And we might be able to leave this one alone. Maybe. Granted, I need to pay attention to my helio cages too. Ooh. Okay, well, we're gonna work with what we've done. Hopefully it'll be fine. Should be fine. You know? Little sunflower here and there. Right. Where's this one at? Ooh. Sunflowers are gonna be tough. Okay, let's go get the sunflowers down here. We have 21 that can go there. Luckily, sunflowers, they take up a good bit. All right, sunflowers are done. So now we just need to make sure we don't destroy the sunflowers. Alrighty, so now we need some deciduous forest. I think a nice deciduous forest kind of there in the middle would be nice. We still need a little bit more bamboo though. So let's go ahead and put one more down. That'll be one more bamboo forest. Our forests are done, so now we just gotta figure out our lagoon situation here. So I'm wondering, we only have the mineralizer, and we don't have a lot of inland water here. Unless we just have to place mineralizers out like this, or like, you know, mineralizer there, and then do it. Okay, that works. Yeah, we can do that. I don't like the way that one looks though, to be honest. Yeah, honestly, I don't like that one. So let's go ahead and see if we can make 2 lagoons here. I'm gonna make one kind of going across here, and that should work nicely. Also, what is this down here? Is that kelp? Oh yeah, it's the otters. Nice, okay. Hopefully they like this new little area right here. I don't think that's gonna mess them up. Hopefully it won't. All right, that's it. We're done with the biomes. That was relatively easy. We didn't have to deal with too much there. Hopefully the otters are not Oh yeah, they're not very happy. I thought is this not produce a kelp forest? What does this produce? Provides lagoon. Okay, so we've kind of ruined that otter's habitat. Well, hopefully they'll go over these kelp forests over here. We've kind of got them all over the place. I'm noticing that this is still not purified, so hopefully that'll fix. But yeah, those otters are gonna have to move, unfortunately. But peacocks are happy. Let's go ahead and check our animal filters here. We have one otter that is happy. We didn't ruin their biome. Okay, good. They're on the precipice of going down. That's fine. So we have 2 otters happy, which is good. We have, let's see, peacocks happy. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, so it looks like we have all 6 animals happy, which is great. That's what we're looking for. Something is changing in my ears. I don't know where it is. I don't know what's happening. But I'll make sure our pandas are happy. Yep, pandas are good. So very good. We are in the recycling phase now, so let's go ahead and put our ship down wherever we can find some space for it, which is gonna be a problem, maybe? Let's see, let's try to make some space right there. We'll bring those in, say that that's not needed anymore, and then fit our ship there. It looks like we're using a monorail recyclers this time, so that's kind of where our monorails are coming in to play, so we'll kind of hook that up to that network, and we'll also have a network going, I think, down here. And I think what I'm gonna do is I want to try to grab everything first before I start doing this. That way I know exactly where my monorails need to go. So let's do that, and then we can place as needed. Also, why did that one not get... Why is this one... Oh, these don't get picked up. That's right. Okay. That's right. And so let's go ahead and pick up everything there. Pick up all of our... Ooh. Right. How are we going to grab you? We'll just put a monorail out here, and the monorail will come and grab it. I think if we say, hey, like, monorail right here, and then we have a beacon. Yep, that'll gather all that. Perfect. So I'm gonna go ahead and set up our recycling network here, fast forward through this, and yeah, we'll finish this level up. We're cleaning up our last node there, and we're ready to go. And that is the last level of Terra Nil and the additions that they added in the recent update. We're gonna hit play and head back to the world now. Or not play, but the giant red button that launches us back. I don't know, it doesn't look like a play button either. I don't know why I said play button. But yeah, that was the irradiated sprawl, guys. We finished it. Relatively easy map, in my opinion. It wasn't too bad. We were able to kind of deal with the helio cages with no problem. I kind of messed up on our otters there, but also on the left side, when I was doing the fast forward, every animal is happy in this little area. They have a nice biome that they're very happy with. So we're gonna hit continue, and I believe we 100% of the game. I believe. I'm not. Did I get all these things? Oh, I didn't even check. Yeah, I did all the objectives. Okay, good. Whew. And completely restore the planet. Just getting all kinds of achievements here and there. And that is it. Guys, that is all of Terra Nil that I have to offer for you. Unfortunately, series has to come to an end. But with this giant empty planet, maybe there'll be some more updates down the line and then we can come back to it. But hope you guys enjoyed this series. It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. Very nice, relaxing recording sessions for me. And I just enjoyed seeing y'all's comments, saying how much y'all enjoyed it as well. So without further ado, that's going to be it. As always, if you enjoyed the video and this series, please let me know down below by liking and commenting. It does help out the channel. But hope you guys have a great rest of your day where it may be. As always, thank you for spending some of your time here. And I shall see you for the next series, I guess, at this point. See you guys.